Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about some very interesting information actually revealed by the president and CEO of Rockstar Games' parent company. They give us a little bit of insight on what they're thinking about on their current game, but also what we can expect going forward on future games. All right, so this information is coming from the Take-Two executives who explained all of this at the Piper Jaffray Business Summit, which of course happened this week again in New York. Surprisingly enough, we've gotten a lot of information out of this conference that has revealed kind of what Rockstar is thinking about their games and future games. And the first thing they talked about was putting up paywalls is a bad idea for console games. So to give you guys a little bit of background first, one major area of growth for Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption is what the company or Take-Two Interactive is calling recurrent customer spending. And this is a new category which includes digital content like microtransactions that keep a product like Grand Theft Auto 5 sustained in between major installments. Reoccurring consumer spending is big business for Take-Two, and now Take-Two president Karl Slatoff has spoken up about the company's approach. So I'm just going to read you guys a few more quotes, and then I'll kind of talk about what I think. Stewie states, "What's really working for us goes back to compelling content. I'll tell you what doesn't work. What wouldn't work in the context of core gaming is what here is very popular in casual gaming, putting up roadblocks. When you put up roadblocks and that's how you monetize, that might work in casual context. That's sort of repetitive, addictive type behavior. But we don't believe it works at all and doesn't really have a place in the context or core gaming." So I know immediately a lot of people are going to be upset about that because when everyone thinks of microtransactions, they immediately think of Rockstar and Grand Theft Auto 5 having shark cards, which is a way to purchase Grand Theft Auto Online currency with real life money. And while that is considered a microtransaction, I want to have the conversation with you guys today in the comment section down below. Do you think that the shark cards that are in Grand Theft Auto Online are considered paywalls or roadblocks for one to enjoy Grand Theft Auto 5 and GTA Online? So in terms of it being a formal paywall or something that stops you from progressing in the game, that is absolutely not true. There's nothing that a shark card can do that will prevent you from doing anything and everything in the normal game that you can do with or without one. So it is not a permanent paywall where you just certainly cannot advance without a shark card. Now, is it a roadblock? That's where we can kind of get into some ground that some people might say yes and some people might say no. I'm going to be an advocate for both sides, and of course, I'd love to hear from you guys on this issue in the comment section down below. You could easily say no because you don't need a shark card to fund everything in the game. You could easily just go out and do missions. You could easily just go out and do, let's say, like jobs or races or death matches and earn money that way, and then you'd be able to buy anything and everything that comes out with the DLC. No problem. I know lots of people that have never purchased a shark card and are still able to pretty much buy everything when a DLC comes out in Grand Theft Auto Online, and that's totally cool. But then you could say, yes, it is sort of a roadblock because Rockstar have maybe recently priced the items that they add in their game more according to the fact that one, people might be buying shark cards, and two, they're going to be having more money. Because it is very apparent that Rockstar are certainly pricing their items in GTA Online more expensive in the year 2015 than they did in 2013 and 2014. I mean, if you guys remember, at one point the most expensive supercar was only $1 million. Now the most expensive supercar is $2.2 million. When you add everything and anything that can be upgraded in Benny's Original Motorworks, supercars can be even more expensive than that. So it's safe to say that I don't know whether Rockstar are just taking into the fact that people are going to be having more money or they expect them to buy shark cards are pricing things more expensive than they did in 2013 and 2014 respectfully. So as far as this issue goes, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments section down below on what you think of shark cards in online. Do you think they're paywalls? Do you think they're roadblocks? What do you think they are as far as microtransactions? Do they fit in that category? All we know is that Take-Two's last reporting period presented a growth of 45% year over year and made up 54% of its company's total revenue from digitally delivered content, a lot of that being shark cards. So it's definitely making a lot of money for Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar. Now, really the last thing that they mentioned before we move on to another topic is that Slatoff also stressed that most, if not all, of Take-Two's upcoming titles will include post-launch monetization systems in some way or another. So that looks as if the shark card monetization system will likely be coming back for all games going forward that are created by 2K and are created by Rockstar, which again is a great segue into the next category I want to talk about, which is Rockstar's parent company says there's more franchises they can even deal with right now. So if you don't know what video game franchises are, those are the individual series and IPs. So that would be something like Grand Theft Auto, it would be something like Red Dead Redemption, and Slatov basically states that our IP situation right now, it's better than it's ever been in the company's history, and we have plenty of IPs. So this really doesn't come as a shock. It's not as if Take-Two are pumping out games. In fact, it probably takes them the longest of really any developer. I'd maybe compare them to Bethesda in terms of time it takes to push out a game. So it looks as if we're going to be seeing for the near future, Max Payne, Red Dead Redemption, and Grand Theft Auto. Those are probably going to be the staples coming from Rockstar, and don't expect them to create anything new relatively anytime soon. They're going to be rolling with things that look to be working, and I think the community's fine with that. I think we're all fine with those three being the major big games from Rockstar. I just wish, hopefully, that they'll be able to push one out sooner rather than later. But anyways, that's really all the information I'm going to be talking about for you guys in this video today. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. If you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would of course be awesome, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. Without the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.